I broke into a run, slipping on the icy road. My breath was ragged, my legs burning. I ran until I couldn't hear the footsteps anymore. Eventually, I saw another house, this one more modern, with a car in the driveway. A dog barked from the yard as I approached. I knocked on the door, my hands shaking. A man in his 40s answered, looking concerned. "Are you okay?" "I got lost," I said. "I need to get back to town." He nodded. "Come in, it's freezing out there." I shook my head. "No, can you just call a cab for me?" He pulled out his phone and tried calling, no luck. After a moment, he sighed and said, "All right, I'll drive you." I climbed into his car, feeling exhausted and grateful. As we drove down the road, I glanced out the window. We passed the old house. The man was standing in the yard, still, watching. I turned to the driver. "Do you know who lives there?" The driver frowned. "No one's lived there for years." My blood ran cold. I saw someone. He was standing right there. The driver gave me a nervous look. "You must have been seeing things. That house has been abandoned for as long as I can remember." That's when I noticed it. He looked a little too familiar. His jacket, his hair, his hands. My chest tightened. I looked at his face in the rearview mirror. He was smiling. "You're not from around here, are you?" he said, his voice calm. Familiar. It was him. I didn't say anything. My hands were shaking, my heart racing. We were miles from town, and I was alone with him in the car. And he knew. He knew I recognized him.